All right, Ty, say something smart.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Steven, say something smart.
This card ain't gonna make it.
I don't know anything smart, but yeah, Steven decided to. Steven got the Marvin Jeffries Award this year for bringing twice what he had to have. I'm not too much better, but yeah. So here we go. The adventure's getting ready to start.
I packed light though.
Yeah, he packed light. Oh, and he found out he has gout now, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, our chariot awaits. Okay, this is our second morning. This is our campsite. We are at campsite 82, the highest point on Hazel Creek that you can camp. And this is our site all set up. Pretty good. We had a bunch of firewood left for us, thank goodness. And kind of nice. Had a nice little fire last night. The boys have both just left to go fishing. And pretty good. Didn't have a bad night. The campsite needs some forestry work. There's a bunch of deadfall. You can see this, you know, this one's been hacked on a bit, but I'm really kind of surprised that they've let it go like this. So we've had to find spots to camp, and this is clearly a spot because we've got bear deterrents, you know, the cable system to hang our stuff. But if you look at the cable, where the cable's in and it's tied in, that's a big dead branch right there that I don't know, it seems like they should clean it up a little bit. But anyway, we had to cross a couple of large trees that were down to get here, so they can't just drive up here and chainsaw it. But anyway, I'm sure that they can fix that with a chainsaw pretty quick. Anyway, we're just getting ready to fish. Steven's out there fishing and getting started, and Ty's going to help him a little bit with some pointers and going upstream a little today. So we'll have more video a little bit later. This is a pretty good example of some of the beautiful scenery that's here. It's above campsite 82, maybe 15 minutes. This is a nice deep pool. I pulled 2 fish out of here. Well, 2 keepers, 3 rainbows so far. Water's probably, I don't know, 4 feet deep in the middle, 5 feet maybe. And it's nice tree dam down there. It is quite beautiful. All right, I'm looking back down Hazel Creek now. I just crossed a wet crossing for Hazel Creek. Came up this trail, and it starts to open up into a really wide area. I think Hazel Creek goes to the right. That's where the creek goes, but I think the trail goes that way. I turned around and I see what looks like tables. Kind of unusual. It's obviously a trail of some kind, but tables, chairs, made out of logs, and maybe this is a platform to stand on. I don't know. Unusual. I'd like to know more about it. I might walk up this way a little bit, just check it out. See, but it's weird to find something like that in the woods, especially this far out. I mean, we're, I don't know, 8.5 miles, 9 miles from the lake, so pretty nice walk. Anyway, maybe more later. All right, I just walked up a short little steep trail. Looks like it's ending at a gravesite. Just little markers. There's rocks, really. There's no information on them. Nope. Nothing on either side. Very short. If it's a head and the foot, it's a very short person. 4 feet. So maybe children? I don't know. Seems like a peaceful place, I guess, if you're going to be buried on a hillside in a beautiful forest. This would be a nice place for it. Very peaceful. Oh well. Rest in peace. Back down the hill. It's a pretty good waterfall right here. Looks like it falls maybe 4 or 5 feet. It's hard to see through all the rhododendrons, but I'll be able to make it out down there. Pretty cool. I don't see any real way to get to it to fish, but and it's overgrown. Rhododendrons are just right down to the water, so I don't know. I don't really care too much for bushwhacking into that stuff. It's full of spiders. They get in your hair, and it's just, oh, you know, I don't want to scream and swat around like I'm trying to do some kung fu fighting or something. I'm not that graceful. There's just really no big deal. No reason to do that. Plenty of water here that you don't need to do that. So this is one of the bridges, I guess, that they've built to get to the gravesite. Seems pretty sturdy. Older, but it seems sturdy enough. Can't see the waterfall, but it's up that way. Just a random trail in the woods. It says no horses. So I thought, well, that means it's probably a gravesite. So I thought I'd go check it out. If it's, you know, pretty close, go check it out and see if there's any identification up there. We're camping for 4 days at Calhoun, and I was curious, you know, Calhoun's probably a family name, so I was curious if maybe I could find a Calhoun gravesite. That'd be kind of interesting, you know, to tie it to the area, but no luck on those, just rocks. Simple. Probably a pretty simple life people led here. Peaceful. It's out in the middle of nowhere, I can say that. All right, more to come later. Gonna start fishing again. All right, so just a rundown. Today is day 2, and had a good day today. Caught 8 fish, 4 of which I kept. Could have kept more of those, but I let them go. Didn't think we needed more than 4. And probably hooked 15 total, 15, 16 maybe. I don't know. All rainbows today. I didn't get a brook. I was kind of hoping. I had a brown yesterday and a, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, I had a brown, and all rainbows today. So it's about 3:45, so I thought, well, I'm gonna walk back. My air mattress had a leak, so woke up this morning at 4:30 with laying basically on the ground. So I got up and pumped it back up, and I was good until 8 o'clock this morning, and it was starting to go flat again. So I'm gonna see if I can find the leak. If I can, I'm gonna patch it. If I can't, I'm gonna just plan on getting up at 4 o'clock and pumping it up again, because, you know, whatever, it's better than sleeping on the ground. So anyway, so I'm just hiking back. Didn't realize that Hazel Creek, the creek crosses the trail several times, or vice versa. So there are a few wet crossings once you get past campsite 82 as you're heading up toward the AT, I guess. I guess this goes to the AT. I'm not 100% sure of that, but anyway, it's the trail's a little more rugged here. You can tell that the ranger service they don't come out here and do much to it, because it's kind of overgrown in places, and I'll show it to you. It's a little it's a little more rough. This area is not really a good example, but there are a few places where it's a little more rough and more narrow, and definitely the crossings are, I don't know how they get a truck across them, because they're deep and large boulders, and it just seems like it would be a serious thing to try to get a vehicle to go across it. But anyway, pretty good day fishing. I heard from Heather that the weather may come in, so they're calling for a 50% chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday night, which is not great. But today is Sunday, I think. Let's see, we've been here, this is 2 nights. Saturday night, Sunday night. Saturday night, Sunday night. So today is Monday. Monday? Is that right? We drove here Friday, spent the night Saturday, and then the night Sunday. So today, yes, today is Monday. Sorry, it's funny how that goes away pretty quick. But anyway, yeah, today's Monday, and we're gonna be up here for 3 more days after today, and then we hike down to Sawdust Pile and fish a little bit, and then we go down to Proctor for the last day. That way we just have a short walk to the boat back out of here on Saturday morning. So anyway, more to come later. I may show you one of the crossings up here in just a second, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's a pretty serious crossing. But anyway, more later. All right, here's our campsite. It is 6:09. Steven's already chefing up some breakfast. Looking pretty good. And Ty's gone back out fishing. I'm gonna take a little stroll down here and show you something. There's the path we have to take to get to campsite, to the trail anyway. It's a little creepy. This is the campsite where a camper was killed last year. He was solo camping, and this is campsite 82, and I think the guy was 42, and some hikers came down the trail and found, I don't know if it was body parts or something terrible, and then they said that they saw from the trail, which is up the hill there. I don't know, you can probably just make out my cart sitting. That is actually the trail. So I think they were walking that way, and they looked down and they saw his tent, and his tent was shredded, stuff strewn everywhere, and then there was a bear with his body, and they went down. That was like at 7 o'clock, and they went down and called the rangers, and the rangers got it back here at midnight, and the bear, I want to say they were dragging him back across the creek, or trying to get him across the creek, but they killed the bear. The bear was 240 pounds. And this is 2021. They just released a few weeks ago that the bear had in fact killed him. It wasn't a case of the bear didn't find him and scavenge. It was a case of the bear actually killed him, but it's tragic. So, sorry, I don't know why I talked about that, but that's about this site. It's a little creepy just being here. But I've had a little fun at the guy's expense. See this big footprint? You can see it's like a big toe. There's one there. There's another outline there. And over here, there's another one. This is a better one, I think. Right here. Look at that. See the toes and the big toe and the heel. Yeah. There's some hair in there. That hair is from Jazz. And the funny thing is, really funny thing is, what the guys don't know is each of them know that I'm the one that did it, but neither of them know that the other knows it. So I told Steve to play it off and make it like he heard that sound again, and then to tell Ty that he found another footprint and he found the hair. Steven's done a pretty good job of playing it off. I mean, Ty came back from fishing And Steven brought it up and told him all about it, so it's kind of funny. I guess when they're watching this video, they'll know that I told each of them separately because it's just, you know, it's my inside joke. So anyway, it should be kind of funny. Hopefully, I got a pancake waiting on me over here. Steven's being a fantastic chef. He's really a good camping partner, man. The guy brings everything. The problem with it is he brings everything, so it's heavy as hell and hard to get 8 miles up the trail, but he's here. We made it. So all right, are the pancakes ready? Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, time for pancakes. Good morning. It is morning number something. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4. Tuesday, morning number 4. And we're getting up. Ty's standing on Steve's fly line. He wanted Steve to feel what it feels like when he's got a big fish on. You're standing on his line.
Sorry.
So that's what it'll feel like when they pull. It'll feel like that. So Steve's ready. He's got the green weenie attached. He is set for success. So we're getting ready to head upstream to, what stream is it?
Walker Prong and or Proctor.
Walker Prong or Proctor. We're gonna have to find out for sure. And I'll insert that in the video right here to let you know
here we are at Camp Ball Juice.
Camp Ball Juice. Yep, because somebody thought that'd be awesome. So I think the Forest Service is a little bit lackadaisical here. If you see this big dead thing right here, and another dead thing going across there, right under there is Steven. And then Ty's got one over his spot too. I think he's gonna move tonight though, because there's supposed to be a thunderstorm or something. No, that's tomorrow night. You're good tonight too. So, yep, ready to hit the road. All right, Steven's in the hunt for the elusive trout. Let some line out. Pull it.
There it is, there it is.
Hey, we got his first fish on camera. Let it be a brook. Woohoo! That's awesome. Is that a brook? Nice. We got your first fish on camera, man. How's it feel? He was ready to break the rod 5 minutes ago, but now he's got a fish.
I was going to have your camera out, but I was going to take it not. Wait for me just
I thought Steven's getting ready to put on a show. There's probably more fish in there. All right, well, I'm glad we got the first one. I'm gonna turn the camera off now. Steve is fishing tortoise. Ty decided to go the hardest way possible to get to the water. Apparently. Versus the way I went. Sorry about that, folks. Just a little video of our life in camp. It is Tuesday. And it is 6:33 p.m. we're all back in for the evening. Steven is going through his stuff and getting kind of packed up. We've decided to make it a little shorter trip up here at the high country this time. So we're gonna hike down tomorrow. There's some weather coming in sometime tomorrow into Thursday. So we thought we may hike down to the lower campsite for an easier hike out. Thursday, if we're gonna hike in the rain, we only have to hike 3 miles instead of 5. So we're gonna try that, see how that works. But yeah, it's kind of nice and peaceful. I'm enjoying the hammock. I wish that my messages were sending. I've been sending messages every day in the morning and in the evening, but they're not going through very well. You can see that it's pretty covered. There's not a lot of clear sky really anywhere. So I did find a little spot, so I'm testing out my spot over there. I think it sent the messages, but I haven't received anything back yet. So I'm hoping that I get those. Our plan tonight is to have a big fire and enjoy ourselves. So I was able to solve my air mattress problem. It had some pinholes in it, so yesterday I solved that, so it's nice and inflated. Steven's mattress, he fixed it, so it's working good too. So he's camped out over here, and yeah, Ty's making him some dinner, and it'll be time to have a campfire here very soon. So that's how things are going from here. Oh, we had a good day fishing too. Forgot to say, I caught my biggest fish today, probably an 11-inch brown trout. Caught 2 brown trout and 6 rainbows. And my rainbow was a big one too. He was 10 or 11. A good sized fish. We went up to, we're at 82, campsite 82, and we went up to the highest point where Hazel crosses it 3 or 4 times. And then we went to Welch or something. Not sure what that area was, but it's kind of the end of the trail. And then we lost Hazel, so somewhere Hazel splits off, and we missed that, and we ended up on another smaller creek trying to catch some brook trout, but we were not successful. So no brook trout for us, but no trifectas. Anyway, that's all the news that's fit to print. Steven caught his first fish today. I'm sure you've seen that video already, but yeah, very exciting. I think he caught, how many fish did you catch today, Steve? 3 fish. He caught 3 fish. I saw him catch a big one. So yeah, he did good. Did good for his first time out fly fishing. All right, more later. Get the rundown on what Ty had for dinner. What's for dinner, Ty?
Southwest skillet.
Yeah, and what is
a breakfast thing? But you know.
Yeah. Is that a buy? Is that a buy again or a skip it?
Buy again.
Okay, nice.
I mean, you can't live on chili macaroni.
Well, you can. You can fly back down the trail too.
If you got enough Fritos.
We got Frito chips. We got Frito chips. So I gotta say that this gravity filter is the ticket, and I'm overfilling it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is the ticket. Make sure to put that on your list to get a single use one of those. So you need one of those. Steven's getting ready to light the fire. I'm gonna go over and check messages and see if we got some love notes from the girls. So here's our campsite, and here is walking back toward kind of the middle of 82, campsite 82. Sort of just a little path through the woods. It's creepy at night because it is black out here. I mean, with the night sky, man, the trees just make it black. It gets really dark down here, even at like 8 o'clock, it'll be dark. So it's early in September. So here's the main campsite 82. I say main because it's got a big picnic table that was built here. And yeah, my cart's sitting up on the hill. Let's see if we got any messages. Oh look, your spot appears to have poor reception, you piece of spam. Any messages? Nope. Okay. This may end up going back to the old spot, folks. As you can see, there's the clear sky that I've got to work with. That's it. It sent messages though. I don't know why it's being a SOB now, but it is. So, a little tour of our campsite. A little log jam there. Nice view of the creek. This is a pretty good example of what it is when you get this high on Hazel Creek. But anyway, this is one of the nicer campsites, campsite 82. It's got lots of nice flat spots. There's kind of a stair thing you have to go down when you get it to come in here. Rocks, that's the 82 sign up there. And then there's another campsite just up here. I'll go take a look at it. It's a nicer campsite, I think. It's more open, and I like the fire ring up there, fire pit area, but I don't like that it is not close to the water. So to go get water would be a little bit of a, you know, chore, whatever. But you can get to that campsite that way, or you can walk up the trail this way. This is a good example of the trail too. It gets really steep and lots of crap in it. Trees down. There's a pull off here. Goes right into it. I'll go through the sticker bushes. I'll skip that. Ouch. Jammed my toe. So yeah, this is the other campsite. This is the one that's got the tie-ups for the horses. It's got the bare cables for suspending your food. It's got 3 of them. Our campsite only has 2. The main campsite, the one with the picnic table, has none. So I thought that was kind of weird, but no cables there. All right, I don't guess you need to walk back with me, so I'll turn the camera off. Just going down the trail, and I found some little bear prints. I'll show you my cart real quick. This is loaded up. I actually got my buddy's food bag on here, something to help him carry. This is a double child jogging stroller. I bought it on Craigslist for Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace for 60 bucks. Tore all the stroller stuff off of it for kids and put some wood down, and I had to make sure that all the connections were solid, or metal, where the metal where the wheel fork hits the frame. It's all metal, so it's working pretty good. I feel like it's a little bit overtaxed here. I probably have, I don't know, right now I probably have 80 pounds on it, but it's held up pretty well. We made it up 8 miles, 8.2 miles, and now we're on our way back down. So anyway, these are the bear prints. You can sort of see right there, and then right there, little claw marks just kind of making their way. Those look like they're fairly recent, so hopefully I won't see the bears. I'm on the first bridge crossing Hazel Creek coming down the mountain. Just give you an idea of the rugged beauty of it. It is beautiful. Treacherous, but beautiful. Water's clear. We measured the water at the top, and it was 60 degrees. It is mid-September, September the 15th, I think, 14th, 15th. And the temperatures at night have been in the 50s, high 50s. We may have had a low 50s last night, possibly. And then they've been in the 80s during the day. It's been great. Camping's been great. Not too hot. You need a little, you know, pullover at night, and the fire feels actually good. So perfect camping weather. Anyway, this is the very first bridge on the way down. This is the second crossing on the way down. This is right before you get to Sawdust Pile. It's a nice bridge. Took a beautiful picture here one time. It was in Smoky Mountain magazine. They bought it from me, but it was, all the leaves were gold and yellow and had changed, and the road was covered with them. It's beautiful. Down there is Bathtub Hole. It's my first year here. Got in there and took a little bath, and as I was walking back to my stuff, a bear crossed just right there, right at where I was, and freaked me out. Of course, I didn't have anything with me. I was in bathtub mode, so yeah, that was terrifying. So forever that's been called Bathtub Hole. This is nice water, nice and deep here, but that water's 7 feet, maybe 8 feet deep right here with these big rocks. 2014 we were here, and I had caught all rainbows and went up high to 82, and just above 82, and actually caught a small brook trout. So we were on our way back leaving, and I stopped right here and threw in, and I caught my brown trout that gave me the Hazel Creek Grand Slam, all three. But we weren't able to do that this time. This trip was, we hiked up as high as you could, really, well, not as high as you could, but you know, a long way up, and did not have any brook, but had some great fish. So we're gonna go down low and fish all these areas and maybe catch some nice rainbows and browns. All right, just made it to Sawdust Pile, and I see smoke, so I guess somebody must have just left us a campfire burning. That was nice. Huh. Yeah. So this is campsite number 85. This is Sawdust Pile. It's actually really nice. It's nice, and they left us a little wood. It was nice. Lots of nice trees to hang hammocks from. Shelter. Got a nice 4 cable bear deterrent there. And then there's another 4 cable here. So lots of people can camp at this site. I know there's some not stables, but I think there's horse tie-ups up there. There's a couple more campsites right here at Sawdust Pile. Got this one that's pretty nice. There's no cable system here. Right here, nice and flat. And this one here. Again, really nice. Kind of secluded in the woods. Doesn't have great water access. I mean, there's water right there. Just within, I don't know, 50 yards. But lots of big trees and lots of places to make shelter. So, yeah. This is campsite number 85, Sawdust Pile. All right, packing up. Last day. Say hi, Ty.
Hey, Ty. Hey!
Hey!
What's your name?
Tony!
I'm not going to take your walking stick or your poking stick.
All right, got my cart loaded down. I think I'm gonna try to add this poking stick to my cart because, you know, why not? It's a pretty high quality poker, and you don't get those everywhere. Not every day. Okay. So, loaded up, ready to hike out. 3 miles to the boat. Hey there, YouTubers. Just walking along. We've passed this thing 100 times over the years, and always just kind of wonder what it is exactly. I'd love to know. What do you think? Should I walk out there on that? It's got bad news written all over it, probably. Anything for my viewers. Kind of cool. There's a ladder that goes down. That was sketchy. Yeah, that was a little sketchy. Probably shouldn't have done that. I'd have been hurt if I'd have fallen. Just kind of cool. I'm guessing some kind of a gauge for the, maybe a water intake for water treatment, maybe, possibly. It's a missile silo. Oh well. Comment if you know what this is. All right. Leaving Hazel Creek, September the 17th, 2021.
How many moves to the back?
I got it. I think. Maybe not. Alright, that ought to do it. Okay. We can go back and relax.
Now we're floating. All right. Steve, what do you think?
Next year, twice as much stuff.
Twice as much stuff, a smaller cart,
2 cartons of cigarettes.
2 cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Hey, do people ever go across the creek and up in that up on that hill ever?
No, not well. I mean, we drop people off,
Yeah.
past where we normally go when the water's higher.
Yeah.
Pretty good trip, but I'm tired. Ready to go home, see my baby, and get some pizza.
Gotcha.